everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of 3 Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft. We've got Blade of the Oni here, 2-mana 3/1 Menace, already amazing. And then you can turn your dudes into 5/5 Menace demons. Pretty awesome. And there's really not anything else that's crazy good in here. I guess Tempered and Solitude seems pretty good if you're already in like a mono samurai attack deck anyway. Dragonspark Reactor is an interesting one. I mean, there was probably a deck or two you could make it work. It's deals damage to the player and a creature they control, so definitely interesting. I mean, there's some decks where this could definitely work, and the price is right on it. So, like even Unstoppable Ogre wants to be in that deck, so that's cool. All right, either way, obviously we're taking the old Blade here. Follow up with Long Reach of the Night. I think this card's fine. They discard twice and you get a body out of it. Or they sack and discard or whatever. I mean, other card. I could take the Thirst for Knowledge. I guess it is quite a bit better. There's no other good black card in here. I don't mind this card though. Because the 0/4 has Menace and it can block. But I guess Thirst for Knowledge is probably quite a bit better. I mean, drawing 3 for 3 mana. You do have to discard the artifact. Like I said, it's not as easy as it was in... what's the format I'm trying to think of? Crimson Vow. Thirst for Discovery. Is that what it was called? Where you draw 3 and discard a basic land. I mean, that's clearly easier than this, but we can take... Inkrise Infiltrator here, stick with the Blade of the Oni plan, get a flyer. If we end up blue-black, we'll be happy about that because then we get a nice little ninjutsu enabler as well. So, okay. Otherwise, I could take the Companion as well, but 2 mana is a world of difference when you're trying to do some ninjutsu. So, I guess we'll take this. The Dragon Kami's Egg. It's still a weird one. I don't know how to feel about that. Could take the Ambusher. I don't particularly like this card, but it is an artifact for Thirst for Knowledge. It's technically a ninja. It's got lifelink. I mean, there's some upsides to it, so I guess we can. It's all right. It's just, I'm not blown away by it, but maybe I need to give it more of a chance. Yeah. Over Companion for more evasion. Let's stick to black for now. Ooh, another Thirst for Knowledge, or we can take the Hacker. 1 mana ninjutsu. I mean, that is good. Double Striker. That's cool. Another Thirst for Knowledge couldn't be bad, though, could it? I doubt it. Over the Hacker? Probably. I like the prototype, too, honestly. But we'll take... 3 mana draw 3 is pretty slick. But, you know, it really is going to come down to what is our final artifact count. Because sometimes you don't want to discard the artifact, too. So, you got that problem. Wow. Huh. I might just take the prototype. It's another artifact that's also a removal spell. That's pretty good. Skyscraper is kind of cool, but we don't have much for mod. I mean, it's still early, so we could find some, but I'm going to take the prototype. I like this card. I really like Ninja's Kunai as well. 3 damage to any target. It's pretty slick. And it's another artifact, too. Well, Thirst for Knowledges are looking a lot better. Blade of the Oni is real good. Ninjutsu Enabler, too. With the Menace. 2-drop, 3-power Menace is really good. It's not even legendary. It's really insane, actually, for black to have access to that. So this can make ninjas do more, I guess. Probably just take Debt to the Kami. I think it's okay. I don't think it's great. I'll probably give it a try over Suit Up. Guardians or Terrarium? Well, I guess Terrarium's okay. Maybe lets us splash a color. Or I can just take the Ogre I mean, bargain's not bad either. Cash out of something. Draw some cards. Good anti-removal. Not sure about what the chances of a splashing are yet. And this keeps me black anyway, so that's fine. I think this card's fine. It's actually a good card when you're, I feel like when you're running ninjutsu anyway, because you want a bunch of unblocked things. Sometimes you have to attack with everything to get the unblocked status, and then they might get you on a decent block, and then at least you can like cash out whatever they're blocking to get some cards out of it. I don't know. Got a lot of card draw right now and not much removal. Oh, that's not true. We have some removal. Okay, well, the familiar is cool. Kaito's Pursuit is interesting, but probably not good enough. Let's just take the familiar. It's a 2-drop. And it's an artifact too, so that makes sense. All right, Companion's actually pretty good because it's evasive. It's a good ninjutsu target. Currently, we have 1 ninja in blue-black, so that's not... it's also an artifact. So we have, like, all artifacts here. Well, Thirst for Discovery is looking a lot better. Or Thirst for Knowledge is looking a lot better. This just wheeled. What are the chances of me playing the Sentinel? Probably not high. I can't imagine myself playing that. I guess I'll just take this for whatever's sake. All right, Prototype is actually really nice to see pick 13 because I think this card's good. Whether you're pseudo ramping or taking care of something, it's pretty good. Biting Palm Ninja, 3 mana, 3/3 ninjutsu 3. That's cool. Enters with a menace counter on it, and then when it deals damage to a player, remove a menace counter from it. And wow, that's a real powerful card there. Disruption Protocol, really hoping to wheel that because I think it's great for us. We have just infinite artifacts to tap, so. But easy ninja here. Can take the completion. We can take the sphere. Trash bot. It's actually looking kind of good here too. We already have 7 artifacts. No enchantments, but I do kind of like sphere. You can cash it out. You can cycle it. Completion though is some removal, and I think we could actually use this. And it deals with, yeah, it even deals with planeswalkers in blue. That's kind of cool. So I guess we'll take that. Trashbot is good though. But like I said, I think it's not like we're completely devoid of removal. We have completion, which now is not going to pair so well with Debt to the Kami, but that's all right. I'd rather play the completion. So we can do the hacker here. Circuit Mender's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, this is good for ninjas too, but I'd probably take the hacker just because 1 mana ninjutsu draw. We don't have enough repeat. We don't have like any repeat creatures, so I don't think that's going to work. The mirror box. I do like Circuit Mender. I'm going to take the hacker though. I want some ninjutsu. Wow. That's a sweet one to get past. So, Kato's the Sound Spider, or Katozi, whatever it is. 5 mana, 4/4, enters, exile a card other than a basic land from an opponent's graveyard. Then you can search their graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards the same name, exile them. So they lose that if they have more than 1. And then you can even cast it, and you can cast it with any mana. That's pretty awesome. This card is actually, you know, as odd as it is, this card is actually good in this deck because we have quite a few cheap artifacts. Reckoner Raid would also be very good, but we'll obviously taking, I mean, when you're in those colors, you take it. Assassin's Ink, gotta be taking this one. Technically even have an enchantment now, a couple of them, but I'll pay 3 mana for it and be pretty happy. Life of Toshiro Omizawa would also be great for this deck because whether you're killing something or pumping something, pumping is even good with the, if you want to get in with something and maybe ninjutsu, but clearly take the ink there. So can take Blade Blesser, but maybe we just take the Modern Age, get a loot, a cheap, can never have enough 2-drops. Loot effect, it's an enchantment, so it's better for ink, I guess. And you get an evasive thing. You get, I mean, it's just, it's good upside. We'll take it. Wow, Octopus is good. And I think probably makes sense here. Reliquary is kind of cool because it's free in the deck and whatever. Easily take an Octopus here. We've got good tempo plays, I'm pretty sure. All right, we got the Protocol. Could take the Shadow Walker, but to be honest, like I said, I actually like Protocol in this deck. 9 creatures, but really, I guess that counts as a creature. This is 10. Huh. Maybe we are a little creature light. I'm still going to take Protocol because I like it. Well, we already have one. Probably take another Modern Age. Scrounger's not bad either, but Looter with upside sounds pretty good to me. Guess we can take Sphere. I think it's a fine card. We have a lot of card draw now. Not that that's like a problem necessarily, but it's certainly not a problem. It's just now we got to like figure out what. Oh, this can go. We don't need that. We have repeats? I don't think we do. No repeat creatures, so that's not going to work. We don't even have legends, do we? I don't think so. Guess we take the Scrounger then, but I doubt it makes the deck. I guess we could do the Hoverbike. Actually, Hoverbike kind of makes sense, I think, because you want to be able to get in with your ninjas, so. All right, we got the Technician. You know, that's actually pretty playable here. Take the Trespasser. This is more of a sideboard card, I would think. Well, we're on to pack 3. We already have a deck. That's a good sign, typically. And Hoverbike is actually pretty slick with Ninjutsu. Tap something, crew it, attack again, Ninjutsu something in. What? More Ninjutsu? 3 mana, 3/2, Ninjutsu 4. When it deals combat damage to a player, exile a top card of each player's library. Until in turn, you can play one of those cards. You can pay life equal to its mana value. Wow, that's a cool card. Taking it over Kunai, maybe get Infiltrator back. That would be fortunate. We got a ton of sweet, rare ninjas. All right, this is cool. I mean, we already have a deck, so I think we just take this. It's a free card for our deck that has an effect and is guaranteed to make the build, so. We could do it with this, too. Bounce effect, free. Otherwise, board wipe out a sideboard. But, no, yeah. Definitely. That's cool. Wow. Don't mind if I do. Take a Ninja Lord. Sadly passing a Specialist, but I'm not gonna be upset about that. This deck looks a lot of fun. A lot of pretty slick things going on here. This can go. Huh. Yeah. Another familiar. I don't know if we're playing the first one. I think we'd take Dismal Backwater. It's just free fixing. Makes more lands keepable. We already have to make cuts, so makes sense to me. Yeah, high-speed hoverbike legitimately just looks good in here. Flash, tap your dude, untap, crew this, get in, ninjutsu, return this, play it again, tap that. That's cool. Oh, wow, another one? That's pretty nuts. Jeez. I think I'll take the Kunai because we have enough creatures and I mean, Koi is great in here too because we just have a billion artifacts, but Kunai is just cheap removal that lets us get in with more ninjas too. And you can deal damage to face. It's too good to pass up, I think. Essence Capture is kind of cool. I still feel like I like Protocol more, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it also modifies something that's worthy of noting. We got to take this Disruptor, though. Disruptor is exactly what this deck wants for our ninjas. Another kunai. Wow. Okay. Cool. Guess we can take the puzzle maker for some more evasion, technically. What's it? It's a wizard. Mirror shell crab. I don't think we have the space for it. Too many good things. Deck. My favorite archetype. We don't need this. Wow. A lot of just powerful stuff. Wow, we got specialists back. This is insane. Way too many good things, deck. So we'll take a look at our removal. Because we've got a lot. Yeah. A lot of removal in here. A lot of card draw. I think we can afford to get rid of the sphere. I mean, what do we got? We've got tons of creatures in here. I guess I like the crab. I do like the crab more than protocol. So maybe that's something I'm going to have to consider. Do I want to do the prototypes as like 5 mana? I mean, it's certainly pretty good effect. Good removal in here. 3 kunais. 4. I'm just looking because this is, we can get rid of suit up. Covert Technician technically can spit some artifacts out, I guess. It's not going to happen too often, but it's possible. It's also just a 2/4 that ninjutsu's for 2. That alone is pretty good. Like turn 1 disruptor, turn 2 attack, ninjutsu, get an arm guard familiar. I mean, it's a lot of pressure right away. This is a crazy deck. A lot of rares. I might dump the familiars. Not that I dislike them. They're fine. They're just not exactly something this deck needs. If I do dump them, maybe I don't need the... Well, I want all my ninjas, though, because I've got double Ninja Lord. So maybe we just cut the... I think it's good. Honestly, it's just tough because we've got too many good things. Searchlight Companion. I don't really want to cut evasive creatures either. Obviously, I don't want to cut the Specialist. Maybe I cut the Protocol and the Crab. To be honest, I kind of want them both, but not with this deck. Too many good things. 15 creatures, but really it's 16, 17. This is a creature, 18. So we have like 18 creatures. So we could cut at least 3 more creatures. Maybe I don't need the prototypes. I mean, I can easily cut the prototype and 3 creatures too. I don't know what my weakest creatures are, though. Specialist just is gonna go off with Silver Fur Masters and other cheap ninjutsu things. Just bounce your whole board. Nastiness. Plus, I mean, even Kato's is sweet with ninjutsu. You start exiling stuff and you can play it. It's cool. Don't want to get rid of the octopus. That ability is too good with tempo. This is tough because I've got like 18 creatures, so I can easily cut some creatures here. I just don't know what the worst ones are. I mean, honestly, it could be Technician, but It's cheap ninjutsu. Oh, it's probably a puzzle maker, although it does fly. I guess I don't really want to get rid of evasion either. This is tough. But I probably get rid of I probably get rid of non-ninjas, right? That just sort of makes sense to me. Because we still have a disruptor and hoverbike as like cheap flyers, and the modern ages come back as flyers too. And they're looters early. So really we have like 16 creatures now. We can probably cut one prototype, let's be honest. And I could cut one more creature, I just don't quite know what it is. Jeez. Should be a non-ninja. Non-rogue. It's just not that many cards in the deck. Oh yeah, we have the infiltrator to get into. That's cool. Jeez. I am kind of at a loss here. Guess I could cut the prototype. That still leaves me 3 Ninjas Kunais. We can tap. We have Assassin's Ink. We have Tamio's Completion. To be honest, I feel a little removal light like this, but I guess this bounces too. And we have legends. Yeah, we have like multiple legends. We've got just, how many ninjas do we have? 12 or 10? I mean, this is a cool deck. I don't know what else to say. This deck is really cool. All right, we'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. Oh yeah, this is a keep. Great hand. I think we do the Disruptor to start it off, honestly. Oh. This is some hot ninja on ninja action here. All right. I mean, I don't have to, but I think I will. It's pretty insano tempo here. I mean, we have a pretty good looking board now. Especially if their best play is the Centipede again. Alright, I guess we can play 2 Modern Ages and loot a couple times. That's not bad. Or I play Blade and Modern Age. It's probably better. I guess we can loot first. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I guess we can ditch the other one because we still want to make our land drops. I'll take it. I guess this lets them bounce their specialist, though. So maybe I should have blocked that, but... Alright. Alright. So we can do Nashi and play cards for free. But I can bounce my specialist if I so desire. Maybe I keep the specialist back, actually, now that I think about it. Well, this ninjutsu's for 4, though? Let's just attack with the blade here. They're going to get their Leech Gauntlet back with the specialist because I can't block the Vector Glider. Unfortunately. But that's all right. All right. 2-3 now. Guess we can thirst. All right. So guess I get rid of probably Technician, though it does let me get things out for free. So I can do the Master plus. Yeah, I think what we do. All right, we go land, Master. And then we play Disruptor and we tap the Ambusher. I can get in for 4 here. I could have gotten in with the Specialist too, I guess. That's true. All right. Couple lands, unfortunately. Maybe it was smart to keep the Specialist back. Because now we can at least block all their dudes. No ninjas for them. Alright, well, they're cashing out the sphere too. I guess that's a good sign. Maybe I mean I could have discarded lands instead of the Covert Technician too. I wonder if that would have been better. I'm not 100% sure. I guess I could have gone off with the Specialist and the Silver Fur Master with another ninja, but keeping flyers just feels better to me right now. Sure. Alright, well, Hoverbike's a pretty good one too. I mean, I guess I can equip Nashi and attack with, yeah, Blade of the Oni too. It's got Menace as well. Yeah, I think we do that. That's gotta be pretty good here. It's a 6/6 too. That's, I mean, they gotta block with all three here. And then I'll just kill their Koi in the Gauntlet. I don't want him to get ninja stuff, so I feel like do it that way is better. Ambusher, it's a good one. Well, I don't want him to ninja, but I probably just attack with both because I've got Ambusher and Hoverbike anyway. I get to punish that play. That's cool. Oh, let's see. We've got a little cute sound effect. That's cool. Let's see. No, wait. Why didn't it let me? Well, I wanted to flash that in, but didn't do it for some reason. Guess I should have done that first. All right. Yeah, I don't think I've been optimizing as well as I should have been here. Still get a concession, I guess that's good. So playing mirror match. Obviously we have more powerful stuff because we're playing a bunch of super powered ninja rares with 2 lords. A lot of artifacts in there, but I guess that's to be expected. A lot of artifacts in black this set. I could bring in a counter spell. Probably don't need to. I mean, our main deck is so tight that I think we just run it back because I don't even know what I could possibly sideboard, I guess. All right, this is a good hand. A lot of ninja kunais here, I guess, but that's all right. Oh, it's cool that, yeah, the vehicles and reconfigure really work well together. That is cool. We can start drawing some cards off of that, huh? Actually, I guess hover bike. Well, I could have played hover bike there. That might have been smarter. Guess I don't need to play Takanuma just yet. Probably play the octopus. It makes the best use of mana. Well, I guess at least they had to discard 2 cards. So they only netted 1 actual card. They just got rid of some fluff they didn't need. Alright. So technically they can activate the thinger there. I think the play is probably land. Silver for master. I think we'll play the kunai here, and then we'll pass. Good value. So I think we do this. We deny, oops, deny this. They can activate the blockbuster, and then we'll tap it with the hover bike and still be able to draw a card. All right. Don't have our second black yet, but hopefully we'll find that at some point. If we draw more blue, I gotta remember to sandbag it so I can do the thing here. So they can't crew this now, right? Crew 3? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Cost 2 to reconfigure that? It's such a cheap cost. Put a menace counter on it too. This doesn't have breach or anything, right? No. I guess I should have maybe looted first. But now that I think about it, it's probably better to keep the hover bike. I don't know if they want to draw first. Yeah. Yeah, we'll remove the menace counter. Look at their hand here. So, ambushers. Oh, they couldn't even counter it? Huh. I think we get rid of the crab. I mean, crab is the biggest threat, so I'm cool with that. Reality chip, that's a good one. Great card. Wow, another one, huh? That's just like ours. So I can't get rid of another card from their hand. It's an important thing to note here. Only costs 2. It's really cheap. So I can activate the hover bike again. And we can reconfigure on it. How much does this cost to cost 4? And I don't have any legends, right? No. Hmm. I mean, they can activate the blockbuster. I can't even bounce it, can I? No. I guess we just get in here. This will have to do. Well, I guess we'll play a couple of these. I don't want to discard either of these cards. But there's our swamp. I don't want to, but these cards are too important. Maybe I was supposed to sandbag. I was probably supposed to sandbag the... That probably makes more sense. Sandbag the Soaring City. Discard the land. I still probably would have had to play it, I guess, if I wanted to play both of those in the same turn. Jeez, that's tough. I can probably pretty comfortably trade here. I don't want him to get a 5/4 just like that. That's all right. Okay. That's all right too. So I mean, so got 6 mana. So attack with hover bike. I don't know if I need the Blade of the Oni to win either, which is pretty cool, but let's see. Do I value the Furmaster or the Blade more? I guess the Blade more? I don't know. They're both good. I definitely value the hover bike a lot here too, just as like a... But Blade, having menace, being maneuverable, I don't know, it seems pretty good to me. It's been quite the game. Sure. Got our second black, that's good. So now we got some... Alright. Well, we got there. Let's see for round 2. To be honest, I don't love this hand, but I guess we're on the draw. We can keep it, probably. Alright. I guess they could blow up our artifact and then put a +1/+1 counter on their dude. That'd be a problem. Wouldn't love that. Well, I'm going to play the Octopus because I think Nashi ultimately is better, and I think they have a removal spell regardless, so... Ah, Skullmaster, or Silver Fur Master, rather. I think we just pass for now, if they're leaving up open mana, especially. Alright. Alright, well, if they're going to kill something, I guess I'd prefer them kill the Silver Fur Master. I have a feeling we got some removal to get through here. Well, too many lands, so I guess we'll just jam this and... Must be nice. Well, that's too bad. Gosh, my opponent must feel awesome right now. I know I would. My opponent's just flooding out. I'm just like wrecking face with not even an aggressive start. Just slow but steady, the old slow but steady red-white aggro. Just wrecking face against a deck that's got like 7 rares. Alright, I mean, yeah, let's have a look-see here. We're at 3, so I can play that and die. Alright, sounds good. Let's see what we got against aggro deck. Anything. No, once again, I think our deck is pretty tight. We just need to draw not too many lands and, you know, exploit the thousands of rares this deck has to probably win. I mean, Armguard Familiars at least can block and they're not easy to kill with cheap removal spells. That's true. Could do that. Over what though? No idea. Modern Ages? 2 threes, unfortunately, are good against my opponent, though, so I don't love that. I could do it. Gives me earlier blockers. Maybe that makes sense. Infiltrator and Disruptor aren't looking particularly good here, though. I could see maybe cutting these two, because I don't actually need the... I don't need the evasion. Probably. I probably don't need the evasion. Let's do this. I want actual bodies that are hard to kill, that are cheap. But, I mean, our deck is way too good to win out. I'll tell you that right now. This deck is way, way too good to go 3-0. Might actually be the hacker here. Sadly. I want to hit my land drops. And I think the lifelink is actually kind of important against my opponent here too. It's unexpected. Getting got by Imperial Oath is pretty embarrassing. Well, all right. And I'm like missing land drops here. Ooh. This is kind of ridiculous. Can't believe I'm kind of losing this game. This is insane. Deny, I guess. Completion's actually kind of good against that, I guess. Sort of. This is so awkward. Can't believe I'm even kind of close to losing this game. This is insane. All right. So they brought in like lucky offerings and stuff too. I still think bringing out the 1/1s is probably a good idea. It's funny that like Puzzle Maker blocks their whole deck. Just like, man. Yeah, 3/5 would be huge against them. Am I really bringing in a more inexpensive thing? Reckoner's Bargain actually seems really good. Turn your removal into, that's actually pretty good. Maybe we'll dump a Kunai for that. I kind of like that actually. Could bring in the Trespasser instead of a Kunai too. It's not that Kunai's bad, it's actually fine, but I don't know. I feel like with all the removal, Kunai's a little bit harder to get online. Not to mention they brought in like, you know, the thing that destroys the thing and gains the life. Lucky offering. I guess I'll keep this. Need some help, but hopefully we can find help. Oh, there you go. So I guess we start with the modern age, probably, I guess. I don't have to necessarily play the swamp yet. guess we can. Probably get rid of that. Just because we're going to be, I mean, at worst, if I don't draw land, I've got Thirst. I don't know. So. Grip full of goodies. I guess maybe the hacker. Not that the hacker's bad, it's just... So I guess we probably could play the Technician. I want to hit the land, so I'll probably do Thirst for Knowledge here. Especially given that we get the 2-1 or 2-3 this turn, so... Guess I'll dump this. Best use of mana is the Specialist. Could do the Technician here, but I'm kind of okay with this. Because I'm pretty confident they have removal, so I might as well just get this down, bounce their little 1-1. Good land draw there. So we can do the Trespasser. It's not super easy to kill. Makes the best use of mana. It's gonna probably attack pretty well. Doesn't die easily. I'm alright with that. They can't Lucky Offering it. Let's do the Thirst again. And we'll discard probably the... Could do the Hover Bike, I guess. So... Octopus versus Technician, huh? Guess Octopus. I mean, Technician's harder to kill, but it's got the ninjutsu cost, which I kind of like. They probably have the Imperial Oath here anyway, which is fine. Or they don't, whatever. Do I even want to do ninja stuff? Let's just draw and see what happens. Could have done a cheaper ninjutsu, but I mean, just drawing a card is pretty good. Three on top, huh? So we can do this to leave up Reckoner's Bargain. We drew the card. We drew the card. Because it's our equipment. Oh. Can look at their whole library too, huh? We'll see for round 3. Alright, round 3, we'll play first. Yeah, we gotta keep this one. We need to loot too and hopefully not miss any land drops here. I guess we can ditch a kunai because we have 2. I'm not sure about that one. Probably just jam a technician next turn, I guess. No, I suppose we can ditch a land now. Alright, well. I can attack and get a free draw, I guess, off the hacker. Replay technician too. Or I can go modern age plus kunai. That's pretty good. I guess we could loot again. Guess we can ditch a blue. Get some first strike wall there, huh? Oh. Oh, it's a legend. Oh, that's cool. This can loot whenever I deal damage to an opponent. That's cool. I like that. Ah, Silver Fur Master. That's a good one too. Got 2 lands technically, so I guess I could ditch the swamp, play the Silver Fur. Do this. All right, we go this. We go land. We go this. Well, could see taking the shrine out being better, I suppose. Then I can't get in with the hacker. Not even entirely sure that matters. Honestly, we probably just get in. I mean, that card is just clearly so much better with Mirror Box and just dealing damage every turn. So, probably just get rid of it. All right. All right. So we can thirst here, actually. Get rid of a couple lands. Huh. I could have played the Technician, I guess, huh? I don't know. Well, would have dealt a little bit of extra damage, because now they can get in with a first striker. I could ditch the Ninja, because I probably don't need it, but it's certainly better. Oh, I could have played this for one ninjutsu, too. I think I'm actually going to ditch the Technician. I'll play this. And probably just actually play this as a 4/4. And if they attack, I'll take it. And hope they don't have farewell. Farewell to her. Sure. So I don't have lethal yet, so I guess we can just do this. No need to loot. It's a good one. So once again, maybe I probably don't need the Disruptor and the Infiltrator. Well, yeah, because they're aggro, so I need things that can actually block, I think, and are not as easy to kill. Can trade with that. I can't trade with their first strike dudes though, so my My 2/1s aren't as good, admittedly. Which does make for a reasonable argument for these, actually. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I have to assume they have more aggro in there, too. Well, they didn't have as much removal as our last opponent. I mean, they just had 1 Repel the Vial, so... Our Kunai's... I mean, I want to be able to ninjutsu on turn 3, obviously, with these two. Well, I guess this one's a ninjutsu 4, isn't it? This one's a ninjutsu 3. Alright, I guess we'll keep them. I mean, we also have 2 lords. I guess that makes them more keepable, too. And I don't really want to bring in familiars if they just showed us some first strike dudes, so that doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah, I mean, this hand's good. Hopefully, turn 3 ninjutsu and get rid of something. I'll still play a turn 1. Light pause. That's a good one. I guess we'll do the backwater and get in for 1. So, Lucky Offering, Repel. Well, I don't have any Samurai, so I guess we can get rid of this one because it's... Their hand's good. At least it doesn't have haste. I only get the one-time effect too, so... Infiltrator, I mean, I can go Disruptor plus Infiltrator. Otherwise I can Thirst. I think we'll Thirst. So let's ditch couple lands. And then we'll play a Disruptor. Because then with Nashi we can probably do some cool stuff. I wasn't expecting that. So, I mean, I think we just stay patient here. Like, that's cool, I can get free spells with Nashi, but... Well, I guess, like, it's 4 ninjutsu, so I maybe wait 1 turn on that. And just do the completion on Ryu now, I guess. They can exile it with the Repel. That's true. I'm not sure I care, though. I'm going to do it anyway. Because they have to pay 4 mana anyway. If they want to use 4 mana to untap their dude, I'm okay with that too. Because then next turn we can do Nashi, free stuff. They don't have a samurai though, or a warrior. It's an advisor and a monk. They should Lucky Offering right now. But I'm not, maybe they don't realize that Disruptor's an artifact. I don't know. But I'm happy they don't. That's good. So, yeah, we can get in with both our dudes. We're going to hover bike. So before we play land, we get in with both of these. It's a sorcery too. So, yeah, I guess we return the Disruptor. Technically I could get more with the ninja, but I want to deal more damage right now, so I guess I can cast that. It doesn't really do all that much though. So then we just go land and hover bike the Ryu. I think they seriously just didn't know Disruptor was an artifact. Which is, I guess, kind of understandable too. Let's play a Disruptor. So tap, light pause. Get in. Well, yeah, I can get in here. That's fine. Because I have Otawara too, which I can cast for way cheaper. Costs 10 mana, right? Or is it 12? I need to look up how much Explosive Singularity costs before I go crazy here. Oh, whoops. My bad. I forgot you can only play one of them. I think it was 10 though. So whatever, we'll play the Infiltrator and we'll... How much does this cost? I have... How many legends? Whatever. Enough where it doesn't matter. Well, I could have gone for the cool... it's kind of weird to me that it doesn't show what the mana cost is. Shouldn't it? Maybe it does. Someone can probably remind me, but when you're playing with your life total, it would be really convenient if it showed what the cost was. All right, ended up going 3-0. I mean, the deck was amazing. This was absolutely amazing deck. We had like, I think we had somewhere between 5 and 7 rares, I'm pretty sure. We can look right here, I guess, but learned some valuable things too. Rares and mythics. Let's take a look what we had, huh? We've got 1 mythic. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. It's pretty good. So 6 rare and mythic deck, all ninja based. Pretty amazing. Let's do some pack one, pick ones. All right, pack one, pick one here. Yeah, I'll take the Katozi. Yeah, I played great. Amazing card. Taking over Blossom Prancer, which is also a great card. But this one, I mean, we even got to exile 2 cards out of their library too. It is a gold card, but power level on that is quite high. All right, we've seen this a couple times now. It's okay. I think it's an okay card. I might rather have just like Leech Gauntlet, although that is an expensive reconfigure cost. But it's a 2-mana 2/2 lifelink artifact. It's monocolor. I mean, I could take this one too. It's probably fine. I'd probably give it a try, see what I think of it. The fact that it returns enchantment creatures is really not irrelevant. We can get back sagas too. All right, pack one, pick one here. Recovery unit's kind of cool. I don't love the vehicles, but I mean, it can get things back. That's pretty good. No doubt. It just has to attack. Maybe I'd give it a try. It does seem powerful. It's only mana value 2 or less, but hey, I mean, that's probably a good 6 to 8 cards in your deck typically, so. All right, pack one, pick one here. I think I like the Sniper the most because it's 2 awesome cards in one. Whereas this is pretty aggressive. It gets Menace too. I mean, this can put games away, no doubt. But you have to sack things. That's not easy to do. Probably Sniper. I guess you don't have to sack things, but... Inventive Iteration. So this bounces, and then you get artifacts back from your graveyard, and then you exile and turns into a 3/3. That's a sweet card. Definitely first picking that. The Samurai sweet too. And final pack here. I don't know about this one. It's like a one-time extra attack. Probably just take the Touch of the Spirit Realm. Touch the Spirit Realm. Yeah. The Oblivion Ring of the set. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.